Hi, this is Steve Burke with Strong Wealth Mortgage. Hope you are doing well. Wanted to take a few minutes here and go over what we call a reinvestment strategy on a refinance. So we know right now, or hopefully this is in the future when you're watching this, that the rates have gone down. We were in the 6 to 7% range for quite a while with higher inflation, and we're going to assume that the rates were going down somewhere around 5% again, maybe in some cases lower, but we're going to use 5% for this strategy here. So we'll take a look. So in this case, we're going to look at someone with a current mortgage of 600,000, a current property value of 600,000, a current loan amount of 450, and a 6.5% interest rate. So, like we have in the first column here, and we're going to assume that the rates go down to 5% with the same parameters: $450,000 loan, $600,000 property value. We're going to look at the payment breakdown here. All right. So we've got that $600,000 home. We're going to note this number, this $2,415 principal and interest, because that's going to be the new principal and interest payment on the loan at 5% on a $450,000 loan. So just remember that $2,415.70, because we're gonna use that later. All right, so the first column we've got, we're doing a standard refinance with a 30-year fix. The payment would end up with taxes and insurance estimated at $3,165, right? So that's a total payment estimate. Then we're going to show two other columns. We're going to show a column with taking that savings, or that $744 a month that we're saving over the $39.10 payment. We're going to take that savings and we're going to take that and pay it against principal each month and pay it off as quickly as possible. Then once we paid it off, we're going to take that $2,415, because we no longer have a principal payment anymore because we paid it off. We're going to take that $2,415 and we're going to put it in an investment account and see what happens at the end of 30 years. All right. The last column, we're going to take that savings of $744.64. Instead of paying it back to principal, we're going to put it back into an investment account. Okay. And then we're going to make some assumptions from there, and I'm going to show you. All right. So here, again, we've got the last two columns we're going to focus on. So taking that $744.64 and we're going to pay it towards principal. We're going to pay that home off in about 18 years, so 17.92. So we're going to pay that home off in 17.92 years. We're going to take that $2,415 now. Now we don't have that principal and interest payment anymore because we paid the loan off, right? So we're going to take that $2,415 a month and we're going to invest it at 6% in an investment account. So we're going to put that each month into an investment account. And at the end of that 30 years from the beginning, when we started the refinance, at the end of that 30 years, they should have about $510,000 left into the bank. So $510,000 in the bank after you invested that. So you paid the loan off, you've invested $2,415 a month because you know you're making that payment anyway. So now you don't have it, so you're going to put it into an investment account and you're going to earn about $510,000 in principal and interest earnings there. Then the last column, we're going to say, okay, we've got $744.64 per month savings. All right. Instead of putting that towards the principal, we're going to put that into an investment account at 6% as well. All right. If we do that, we would have enough money in the account to make the payment or to pay off the home in 17.25 years. So almost a full year less, not quite, but almost a full year less than paying the principal down directly. So now we're going to pay this loan off in 17.25 years. So now we're not going to have a mortgage anymore. And after that payoff, we're going to take that monthly payment of $2,415 and we're going to put that again into that interest account. So now we paid the loan off in the 17.25 years, and for the next almost 13 years, we're going to put $2,415 into the investment account, just like we did in the other scenario. And over time, we're going to earn at 6%. We're going to have about $554,000 in our investment account because we had that extra few months, almost a year of additional payments into that investment account because we paid it off earlier by originally putting the money into an investment account. So hopefully that makes sense. But you can always reach out to me with any questions. But this is, again, a strategy. Either one works. but one makes a little bit more over time, assuming that 6% rate of return. And that is lower than the average S&P index has earned over the last 40 years, has earned closer, I believe, to 8%. So we're using a little bit more conservative over time number. So anyway, make it a great day. We'll talk to you soon.